It's the only person below White Holiday in the Comicsgate phone book. It's my favorite failed clone of Peter Sametti. The YouTube WyzGyz. How you doing, Parler? Welcome to the show.
Hello. Welcome to WyzGyzEntertainment. This is your host, Wyman. We are joined today by our very special guest, Dave Brink. How is it going, man?
I'm fine, man. What about you?
Oh, I'm good, thanks. Your video is a little bit choppy on my end. If we need to, I can go to avatar mode. But you can stay for the time being, and then we'll just see if we encounter any issues later.
Yeah, my connection is not dependable today.
Oh, is it? Oh man. All right. Welcome, not my monkeys.
I had a stream with the rabbi just 1 hour ago, and that went well.
Oh, your audio is cracking up a little. Breaking up. Sorry. All right. So who were you on with just previously? Who's
the rabbi?
Oh,
the rabbi. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, rabbi from another planet.
Yes.
Cool. You have a good time on that channel?
Yeah, and it went well. So I got faith. I think if it works, then I go on WyzGyz.
Ah, nice. Yeah. So we'll both go into avatar mode, and hopefully that'll help improve it. Let's see here. Welcome, not my monkeys, not my circus. Hi, chaps. Welcome, El Gargoyle. Thanks for the eggplant. And yeah, very poor connection, guys. Maybe reboot. Actually, let me hit the. I think we're going to be okay now that we're both in avatar mode, but if necessary, I can do a refresh on my browser tab. Let's see here. So welcome back to the channel. It seems like it's been forever, actually. From what I saw, it looks like you were last here in January, like mid-January.
Could be. We were still working on this book,
right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the pre-launch. Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. So, since it has been some time, would you do the honors and share with us again your quote-unquote origin story? How you were raised, what kinds of stuff you were into, whether it be comics, movies, games, cartoons, comics, and what were the key milestones in your life and career that led you to releasing your own crowdfunded book?
Okay. Well, when I was young, there was we had this box on the attic, and it was filled with comic books. And so I got into the habit to read them. They were in Dutch. We had the small publisher that translated Marvel comics and DC comics. So we had like Spider-Man, Batman. Those were the characters I grew up with.
Nice.
And I always liked those. I really enjoyed comics. So when I grew older and I made my own money, I started to buy them. I wanted to read more. And so I really got into it, the entire Marvel universe. And I discovered that I really loved that. And I was always wondering how awesome it would be to work at Marvel, you know? And So I always thought about my own characters too, creating
Mhm.
stuff which was basically just copying what 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 I saw. Um, and when I grew older, I knew I wanted to do creative things, so I went to a school where we did all kind of creative activities for advertisement and that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
And I posted it was around the time that Image Comics had started, I think about 2 years later. And so Image Comics yeah was a real inspiration to me. Um, I thought if these guys can come together and create something, maybe we can too. So I posted an ad at the
Mhm.
school because it was a school full of creative people. If anyone was interested in making comic books with me, um, and people actually responded. So I had like 6 people um, who joined with me, and we created this label called Genuine Comics.
Sorry. I tried to. I tried to. Looks like a telemarketer.
Oh, cool!
I tried
What
to.
are they selling?
I tried to block it out before. Oh man, that would be funny uh, if we did a live stream and waited for telemarketers to call in, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
we just mess around with them and just try and keep them on the line as long as possible.
yeah. Well, there are probably channels about that.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah, what's weird is what the way my rig is set up. It uh, gives me a ring notification on my phone, and then carries over to my computer. So
Okay.
I see it twice, and sometimes when I cancel it or mute it or hang up on the call from my phone, it still carries over to the computer and plays anyway.
Oh, is that handy?
I don't know. I I haven't really made use of the feature, except for a couple times. The idea is that if I wanted to receive a call on the computer, I guess rather than having to carry my phone around. Man, this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
making me sound really lazy. As opposed to me having to carry my phone around, I could turn up the volume on the speakers and receive and accept the phone call from my computer and just talking to the mic.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, no problem, man. I think I was telling about how Genuine Comics started at
Yeah, you were
school.
inspired by how a group of people came
Yeah,
together to make Image Comics.
yeah, that was the inspiration. So, but we were just students, and we had no resources. We had other things to do, but we were young and we were creative and we were a little bit arrogant, and we thought, hey, let's do this. And we were with 7 people, and so we began to create stories and make some comics, and it was a process of a few years. I think we did this for about 6 years, and we did print books, and we did go to conventions, and we sold books there. It was all um, it was all in Dutch, and um, the print runs were very low, you know. But it was fun, and we learned a lot. But after 6 years, we kind of burned out, and we went our own way. And I had to get my life in order. I had to work, So I kind of did nothing with comics for about 15 years. I did read them, you know. I did collect comics still. I loved comics. And things like games and board games. I love all of that. And it was in 2015 that I began to do some animal rights activism.
Oh.
And during that period, I started to think what would happen if an animal rights activist got superpowers. And that got me back into the mood to do something again with comics. And I thought I want to make this. So I wrote a story, and I hired a few people, and we made this comic book, and I put it on Kickstarter. It was my first ever experience with Kickstarter.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Yeah, and we didn't make much, but we made enough so we could continue. So that series now has 4 issues. And then I branched out to do a few other titles, and I moved away from Kickstarter because I didn't like the policies there, and I decided to do my next campaign on Indiegogo, and that first campaign was Perfect 10.
So with Kickstarter, you didn't have Perfect 10 on it, right? You had other titles?
Yeah, Perfect 10 didn't exist then yet. Well, it did exist as a concept.
All right.
But it was still laying on the shelf to maybe make someday, but that was like 6 years ago. So we started with a brand new concept, and when I met the artist of Perfect 10, Paul Rodrigues, I had commissioned him for a few things. He also did one commission for the Earthling series, and I told him, man, if there ever comes a time that I can afford you, I want to do a project with you. I want to do a book with you. And after a few years, that opportunity arose, and I dusted off Perfect 10, the concept. I rewrote it, and I worked on that for 1 year, the entire script, to get it right, and then we and Pau started to produce it. So we made the production work, we did sketches, and 1 year later we had the actual book. So
nice. So how many Perfect 10 do you envision this as being a certain number of issues, or an ongoing series?
It's not ongoing. I think it will be at least 3 issues. So 3 issues, that is certain, and maybe 4. It really depends on the next issue, because I've noticed while I write that some things can change, that sub-stories become bigger and other characters demand more attention. So things can grow, but I try to keep it relatively small, because I want to do a new title after this one. It's not like I'm like Marvel Comics and I can make dozens of series. I have to really, I have to really pick and choose. And when I think I've told what I wanted to tell, then I like to introduce a new title, but everything is still connected.
So every book in Genuine Comics' universe is going to be connected. It's like a shared universe.
Yeah, it's a shared universe, but you don't have to read all titles. It's the stories are independent from each other.
Cool.
But you do know it's the same world. Some characters you see appear in multiple titles, and characters can have cameos, you know. And I'm setting up in Perfect 10 things that I know will happen in other titles.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'm afraid I'm thinking too big. So I try to contain my enthusiasm and keep stories as small as possible. If I could make a series, a book every month, it would be a completely different deal. You know, then I can do cliffhangers and produce the next book, the next month, the next month. But that's something we can't do. So there's maybe 6 months between each issue. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't do a series of 25 issues that takes years and years and years. It is
Right.
possible, you know. It is possible, but the thing is, I have so much I want to tell. I have like so many characters, but if the basics are the same, so it's the same universe. So everything you read, it's the same universe. So even when Perfect 10 is done after 3 or 4 issues, and you read other books, you will see her, and you will see what's going on in her life. You know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Building a shared universe, I can only imagine, would be a challenge. I mean, it would be a fun challenge, sure, but I'm thinking you'd have to have some sort of like story mapping software that you're using, or at the very least, like hang up some butcher paper or something, or a chalkboard, and literally outline how everything interrelates, how everything connects
Yeah,
to.
that's only necessary if you have a larger storyline that intertwines between all these series.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. These are separate stories. They just exist in the same universe. So there are a few things that have to be that have to make sense chronologically. So if I do something in one series and in another book later, sometimes something can't happen because what has happened in the other book. But that's all. It's minor.
Gotcha. Not huge impact. Yeah, because I was also thinking about how when it comes to shared universes, then you start getting into the territory of, all right, are you going to do like the big two do, where you've got the storyline in the current book, and then they reference a battle that took place in another book, and then you use like an asterisk in the panel above, and then you look down below, the asterisk refers you to a different issue.
Yeah.
To continue the storyline if you want to stay up to date on everything.
Yeah, but I try to not make things that complicated. That you don't need to read one book from a different title to understand the current book.
Yeah.
Then we're doing something wrong.
Yep. Well, that
by the way,
sense.
do you see the screen that I shared?
Yeah, I see it here. Let's bring it up. There we go.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I had that brought up too.
Okay. Well, whatever you want, man.
You could hit the refresh button because it. Oh wait. Oh, you're in euros. All right. I'm in USD. Okay.
Yeah, I can put it in. Wait a minute. There is something here. I can put it in. Yeah, it's. I have to do this every time, man.
Oh, you don't have to. I can switch to mine. Mine's in USD.
Okay, cool. Cool, man, whatever you want. It's cool.
That's what I usually go by. All right. Actually, you want to do the honors and go over your campaign page now that you are officially live?
Yeah, man, we went live yesterday. Well, wait a minute. Officially the first. So yeah, on the Barton Brothers channel, we had a great launch day. So we funded 50% in the first day.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. 5,000 USD is kind of high for a lot of campaigns, but this is your second issue, so you've got some experience behind you.
Well,
you fulfilled already on book one, and so people, have gotten a chance to know you better, and they've seen
it's a flexible goal. So even if we don't make it, people still get their books. But I want to be fair with myself, that I can't put the goal much lower, but that's not what I'm actually aiming for, because I have expenses for this book. This was very
absolutely
expensive to make. So I want to have some realistic goal. Yet, well, it can be a bit higher than the average one, but I think this is doable.
Yep. Yeah, especially considering the performance of your first book.
Yeah, and I think the first book I had the same goal. I didn't change that. But anyway,
cool.
I have a video. I don't know if you'd like to see that.
Go ahead and play it. Yeah, absolutely. And
oh wait, I learned something that I have to
share audio.
Share audio. Yeah. Oh, and I have to stop the screen, right?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Stop sharing.
That's.
Tell it to share screen and
share
then
screen, share audio. Yeah.
If you're sharing any tab in an existing browser, then you'll want to click on the button that says share audio. If you have the whole other application browser open, then you don't need to check mark that box.
Oh, okay. Well, I just checked the box, so
cool.
I think we're good to go.
Awesome.
Can you bring it up? Yeah, here we go. Okay, man. I'm very proud of this. I hope people can see it with the connection.
Yeah, once you click on
if not, it's on the page.
Yeah, when you hit there you go, full screen.
The perfection program. That's what they call it. It gave me life, but it also caused death. I never asked for any of this. Running from superpowered murderers who want revenge. Revenge for something I did? Something I can't remember. But I won't run. I refuse. I don't want to be controlled anymore. This world needs more heroes than villains. That's more important than anything, isn't it? My existence has to mean something. It has to make a difference somehow. For Virgil. For Aaron. I need to be worth this life I've been given. I need to do what's right. Even if it kills me.
There you go.
Wow. Holy cow. Did you just have that ready for when your live date, or because I don't remember seeing it during the pre-launch page, pre-launch stage? Was it available?
It was added in the last week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the last week. I put it on the pre-launch page as soon as I got it, and I think 4 days later we launched. So
nice.
But yeah, really happy with it.
Yeah, did you put that together yourself?
It was put together by WyzGyz.
Oh, all right, cool.
He does other trailers. So
yeah.
And the voice was done by Ellie Lauderdale. I watched she has her own channel called Ellie Sanqui. And she had a video there about I think The Last Jedi.
Oh.
And she was commenting about the movie, and she was a little bit angry. And I heard that voice, and I thought, wow, that sounds like
hold on. Stupid ads. I was going to ask you what how you spell her name. I was going to pull up the
oh, Sanqui. Wait a minute. I can show you here.
Or drop a link in chat. Either one.
I think this is how you spell it. I'm not in the chat. I always turn off YouTube.
Oh, all right.
Because I get really nervous when I do live streams. So when I see people are watching and chatting, and it distracts me, you know.
Oh, I hear you. That's fine.
Anyway, I heard her, and I thought, wow, that's the voice I imagined for Ten. So I just approached her on Twitter, and I told her, well, I'm making this comic book, and I think I even sent her the digital copy so she could read it. And she got back to me and told me she loved to do it. So but that was great. So she's basically the official voice for Ten now. So every time we produce something that needs a voiceover, I can contact her.
Oh, wow. I was trying to find it. I'm having some trouble, but maybe I can check it out further. Ellie Sanquis or Sanqui.
Yeah.
LISANQUIS.
Oh, wait.
So she did a video on.
Well,
it looks like ALISANGYS.
Yeah, that's possible. Yeah.
She has a profile picture of what looks to be herself with vampire fangs, and it's like black and white.
Yeah, it's possible.
Does that sound like a person? Sanguis Entertainment, fantasy and sci-fi author, epileptic, books and comics in the works.
Yeah.
Talking about entertainment.
That's
all right.
Yep.
I'll drop a link to her channel if anyone's interested in learning about her take on The Last Jedi.
She's also on Twitter, so you can follow her there.
Ah, gotcha.
It's the same name. So.
Cool deal. Cool deal. Yeah. For anyone who's interested, fantasy and sci-fi author. Oh, okay. Right on. That's pretty impressive. You're 63% funded so far after one day now, roughly.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. It took me, yeah, it took me a lot. Like, well, this was, I think, the level I had with the first campaign after 7 weeks, and then that last week when I connected with Red Valkyrie, that's the week it exploded.
Yeah, Red Valkyrie's got a good channel too.
Yeah, yeah. She's the one that told me to get on Twitter.
Oh yeah, it helps.
Anyway, well, the cover for Perfect 10, issue 2. I told Pau, the artist, that I had no ideas for the cover yet, but we needed to make the cover pretty soon in the process for the promotional material. So we were still working on the comic, and he told me, why not a battle between 10 and all the villains? And I told him, you are crazy.
You were crazy.
That is too many characters. That's not possible, man. And but he showed me, man. This cover is insane.
Yeah, it came out good.
Yeah, it's incredible. And the same team, the same artists that made the cover made the interiors. So if you buy the book, you know exactly what you're gonna get. I don't like it when you have a cool cover and then you take it home and it's completely different, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I hear that. I'm that way too. I get disappointed if the quality of the interiors don't match the quality of the cover.
Yeah, I'm also not really a fan of variant covers.
Okay, all right.
I don't have anything against them, but I rather have one cool cover and the rest. If you have other art, put it in the book, you know. So everyone gets the same cover. I don't really do campaigns with multiple covers.
Oh, okay, all right. Fair enough.
I only decided that for issue 1 because I'm probably going to run out of copies for issue 1, so I have to do a reprint, and then I will add a different cover. So the second printing will look different from the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That way you can tell them apart from each other.
Yeah. So this is a special piece for this campaign, drawn by Clayton Barton. I posted a pinup a while ago of this new character that you see on the right here. She's called American Bliss. And I posted some art, and Clayton retweeted it with saying that he wanted to draw this character. So I contacted him and I told him, hey, why not, man? I can use some more material for my campaign, for my book. So how about one with some sort of crossover piece between Perfect 10 and American Bliss?
Nice.
So that's this, and you can get this print during this campaign, and that's it. When the campaign is over, you can't get this print anywhere. It won't be in the book. So
how big is the book going to be? I mean, how big is the print? Sorry, the dimensions.
This is comic book size.
Okay.
So it goes with the same package. Yeah.
Awesome.
So
Awesome.
phenomenal work.
Yeah, that's
The
a good.
interiors by Pau Daniel. So I'm so happy with it, man. So pleased with the artwork. You get some quieter moments in issue 10 because issue 1 was pretty what do you say, energetic. It's constant movement. Issue 1 is like a chase sequence, so constant movement, and I wanted to slow things down a little bit for issue 2. So you get some interpersonal moments between characters.
Cool.
No worries, there's plenty of action later on.
Good.
So we have a lot of villains in our universe. So I have plenty to pick from when I write a new issue. I have to pick the ones that work the best for the story. And some characters I created a long time ago when we first made comic books, because the universe was already set up then. Like the green girl on the left here. She was created 25 years ago, at least.
Oh wow!
And finally, for the first time, I could use her for an actual comic book.
Nice.
I'm so happy with this, man. It's fantastic.
Yeah, looks good. I'm excited for this book.
So a lot of action sequences. You have so in issue 1, for people who haven't read it, issue 1 you have you can see that her costume gives her the ability to teleport weapons to her hands, to herself, but it also works on her motorbike.
Oh.
So here you see the sequence that she drives up to the villains, and then she jumps off, and a motorbike disappears because it loses connection with her.
Mm-hmm.
She teleports new weapons into to herself. So those are great scenes. I think a lot of speed and a lot of things happening.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I see. That's pretty sweet.
Okay. Yeah, this is the spread page. We have one spread page in the book, because before we even started the production on issue 2, the artist Pau, he told me, I want to do a spread page with all the villains and all the heroes. And I told him, yeah, well, maybe if it works for the story, and I managed to write the story in such a way that it was possible that we could have this moment here. So this sequence, this is double page.
Nice.
And it's actually drawn, so it's not it's traditional, so not digital.
Oh, cool.
And when Pau sent it to me, the scan, he was so proud, man, and it looked great. And it had one big problem.
No.
That the character in the center, the one with the beehive that you see now, he had drawn the wrong character there. So it was completely done, was completely inked. Looked beautiful, but was the wrong character.
Uh-oh.
So that was a bit of a problem. But we solved it by adding this new character digitally.
Oh. Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Correcting it digitally.
Yes, and people can buy this original page. It's in this campaign. You can buy it.
Cool.
But you will see that the original is slightly different.
That's kind of like an Easter egg. That's pretty neat, actually.
Yeah.
It means it's even more unique.
Yeah,
It's not
really
even
weird.
It doesn't even match the double page spread in the book.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But anyway, we managed to work around it, and the result is just phenomenal. I love this page so much, man. I want to print it out and have it as a poster. It's fantastic.
Oh, that would be cool.
So just like the last issue, we have some guest artists who do pinups.
Uh-huh.
So Wagner Fernandez, he is someone I commissioned before for something else, and he is working right now on a short comic for American Bliss. That's one of the new characters that we're introducing. So he's doing sequentials too now, and a lot of cool stuff, man. And this guy Joel Souza, he was the last one I commissioned for the book. I saw his work and I just loved it, man. That cartoony style, the Bruce Timm like style, you know.
Uh-huh.
So and he delivered, man. It's awesome.
Those are nice. I like them all.
Yeah, it's hard to choose, man, when you get so many cool stuff and you only have so much room in your book.
Are you? You might have mentioned this, but were you planning on like having a fan art page or fan art section at the back of the book?
I could. I receive fan art sometimes. It's really great, man. The people do that. That's amazing.
Oh yeah.
And some of it is so good, man. It's so good, and I wanted to show people somehow. So maybe I can add that. Yeah.
Cool. That'd be fun. I like that kind of stuff in books. That and
it would be possible for during this campaign that if the campaign goes well, that I just add 4 pages.
Gotcha.
And put all of that in, you know.
Gotcha. I wanted to welcome Hex Allen Comics. Hello. Hey, it's Dave Brink.
Hello, Hex.
Hello, chat. And then you got Power Trip from Genuine Comics Presents.
Yeah. We were working on an anthology book because I have so many concepts and we have so many ideas, and we can't turn them all into series.
At least
so yeah, so we decided to make shorter stories, and so we can introduce characters, we can introduce concepts, and we can introduce new writers and artists, and we collect those in this new title called Power Trip.
Mm-hmm.
Each issue of Power Trip will have 3 stories. So this is the first edition. And this introduces concepts like Auxilium. Auxilium is a superhero team that is not supposed to go into battle. They are a unit meant to do rescue missions and do damage control. So whenever there has been a big battle with the actual superheroes, and superheroes leave, and then Auxilium comes in to help people out. And then Man Devil is a creation from someone else, and he brought his character to the Genuine universe, and he wrote a little story for it, and we made it into a little comic. So that's cool. And this is the new character, American Bliss. And I'm not sure if you know Michael Oden.
Sorta, not too well, but familiar with the name.
Yeah, he's the creator and the writer of The Embrace.
Yeah. Durr. Yeah, The Embrace.
Yeah.
All right.
He's from and he's from America, and he's a huge Captain America fan.
Yep.
He always wanted to write something for that. And so when Clayton posted his artwork of American Bliss, Michael contacted me with a story idea for this character. He wanted to write this character, and I had no plans for her to be in a longer series, to have her own title. She was more like a character that exists and appears in other books. But his story idea was so good, man, that I told him we have to do this. So that's something that will be done later. He will be finishing the script in like 2 weeks.
Oh man! Wait, so exactly whose character is American Bliss? Barton Brothers or his?
No, it's mine. It's
Yours.
mine. And
Clayton,
Clayton, yeah, and Clayton wanted to draw her, so I hired him for the crossover pinup.
Oh wow, that's cool. I
Yeah,
like
so you get this pinup. You will get every backer that buys Perfect 10 issue 2 plus the new book Power Trip will get this pinup with it. It's like some sort of crossover thingy, you know.
Cool. Right on.
Okay, I put up the first stretch goal items here. When we make 6,000, that would be great. And then I will be adding free stickers.
So these are die cut stickers?
These are I'm not sure how I'm going to make them yet, but they will be cutouts, yeah. So
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Looks good.
Yeah. They're done by another Dutch artist called René Bergmans. He's really great, and he's great with chibis. So
Nice.
yeah, man, fantastic. Okay, and then we have and the Embrace is now active too. The campaign for it.
Yeah.
So, and we launched at the same day, and because we wanted to do some cross promo and make it a happening, you know. And so artist Ross Leach,
Oh yeah.
we did the book Only Death Can Save Us.
Right.
He made this print for us. So this is a overprint, and everyone who backs this campaign, Perfect 10, and Michael Odin's campaign, The Embrace, will get this print also.
Oh wow. Jeez. That's cool. Nice.
Yeah, this character is so cool, man. The Embrace. I told Michael that concept is so strong. I wish I thought of it. You know, it just works.
Yeah, it does. It's pretty cool. That's neat.
Anyway, that was the
doing the crossover.
I'll be updating this page sometimes. So.
Cool. Go through the images at the top, if you would.
Oh, this? Yeah, sure.
So
so these are just cutouts, you know, from. Sorry.
Are those like images specifically created for the slideshow? I mean, not slideshow, but image gallery, or are these actually from panels in the book?
No, these are. This one is taken from one of the pinups that will be in the book.
All right.
And then we have this one.
This
is on example. We have this tier that people can get their own original sketch.
All right, gotcha.
it can be any character. They can order something from Perfect 10, but also something from the mainstream or their own character, and Pau will draw it for you.
All right.
This is a panel from the book. Yeah.
Cool.
And this is also yeah. And then we have this one. This is another pinup that will be in the book.
Ellie Lauderdale. Is that
Yep.
the name for Ellie Sanguis?
Yes, that's
All
her
right.
actual name.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
Man, I was astonished when we finished the first Perfect 10 book. I was like, oh my God, we really did it. You know, I had this artist I really wanted. We had the best colorist, and we had these guest artists who made pinups. And we had this book made, and it was such a journey, you know, and now we did it twice.
Yeah.
it's I sometimes can't believe it, man, that we managed to do this a second time.
Nice. Let's go over the tiers now. The different perks.
Sure. Yeah, the featured perk is attractive, I think, for people who didn't or who missed the first campaign, so they can get issue 1, and they get issue 2 plus the new book Power Trip, and they get the Clayton Barton print, and the with every copy of Perfect 10 comes the digital edition also. So
nice.
That's like a nice bundle. And if you only want the digital version of issue 2, that's possible too. Then we have, if you only want the copy, the printed copy for issue 2, we have here. It has the digital included. Or you want both copies digital. So.
Okay, all right. Double digital.
Yeah. Okay, and then in case you already have issue 1, but you want Power Trip 2, then you can buy this one. And this will give you the free print, the Clayton Barton print too.
Oh, yeah, the team up. That's nice.
Or if you don't care about Power Trip, you can buy both issues of Perfect 10.
All right,
and
book
then we
1,
have
2,
and
then the digital.
and then we have one bundle with everything. Just so every book we made is in here. That's 9 books.
Wait, 9 books.
So you get 4 issues of.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's 4 issues of Earthling. Then you get Ajax Awakening, you get Dream Girl Sleeper Agent, Perfect 10 issue 1 and 2, and Power Trip.
Oh, okay. All right. Gotcha.
Yep. No, I didn't forget any. No, that's it. And you will get your Perfect 10 books signed.
Plus, your eternal gratitude.
Sorry?
It says included
Yeah.
items on the Give Me Everything tier. Our eternal gratitude.
Yeah, of course, man. My gratitude is eternal.
So all the books are going to be signed? Is that right?
No. You know, I did it back when I had my Earthling campaign. I basically signed every comic, and so now is the case that Earthling issue 1 is very difficult now to find a copy without signature. You know, so it's not worth it then I think so. So to make it special, it's only included with the higher tiers. But if you want a signed copy, you can also buy that as an add-on at the checkout, and I will sign your book for you.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, because I have so many books with so many combinations of tiers. If I put it here, signed versions, then it would be and we would get too many tiers. It would be confusing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So you've got Perfect 10
yeah.
issue 1 signed and Perfect 10 issue 2 signed.
Yeah. And you can get a personal sketch from POW. So that's any sketch. So any character you want.
Now, is it head to hips or full body?
It's like you see here. That's
all right.
No, it's like the example here.
Okay.
So, yeah. You get a bunch of books with it, and then you have the original cover art you can get also. There's only one of those, and that one is bigger in size. It's let me see, it's 17 by 11.
Okay, all right.
So this will be shipped from Brazil.
Oh wow, yeah, that's probably Bristol board.
So you
right?
basically get two packages. You get one from me and one from POW.
Yep. Let's see here. So yeah, 17 by 11. It comes with a signed edition of Perfect 10 number 2, digital edition Power Trip 1 mini poster. Is that a picture of a marker in the middle?
Yeah, that means that it's signed. You don't get the actual marker.
You don't get a marker with it? What?
Well, if you want, I can add it, sure. Sign your own book, yeah, of course.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, and then the highest tier, then you can buy the double page spread, the original art. As you can see here, it shows you the character that got wrongly drawn in.
Yeah.
So that's a fun little thing. So and you get all comics with it also. So let's put it here, man. This is beautiful.
Nice. That's cool. That's cool. Nice job.
I can show you some fan art. I received fan art yesterday, and he sent it to me. Yeah, wait a minute.
Absolutely.
I have to shut this off.
Everybody, check out this campaign. Back it if you haven't. Back it once. Back it twice. Back it 3 times a lady. Let's get this thing funded. Yeah, I think the hardest part is figuring out what tier to go, what tier to back, because they're really good.
I had to manage all these books because you have 3 main books and then the extras. So what's happening here? Wait a minute. Share screen. Let me show you some fan art. This fan art, what I get, it's whoa. It's acting weird, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah. Okay. Let me try again. Screen sharing was cancelled. Okay. Another try. Share screen. This one. Share.
All right.
There we go.
Oh, sweet. That's cool.
That's amazing, man. People just give me this.
Yeah.
I'm blown away. This is the details, and this guy Eric Hudson, he also sent me the making of video. It's completely digital, you know. So
Ooh,
yeah,
nice.
good stuff. Anyway, little sneak peek.
Was there any other fan art you wanted to share? I know you showed you actually have on the campaign 4 examples of other fan art.
Well, those weren't fan arts. Those were people.
Oh, those were the commissions?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Was there any other fan art you wanted to share?
Oh, I have to find it. Right. Let me see if I can find one.
All right.
So you keep people busy while I look for it.
Buy time.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a pretty sweet book for sure.
Oh yeah.
I like
another.
I like 10. I also like American Bliss a lot. What is the name of this snowman looking character from
Proteon.
Proteon?
Proteon. Yeah. He basically can take on any element. So his normal shape is just foam, like he exists out of foam, but he can also turn into water or other elements.
Nice. Mando.
Yeah, it's really cool because Devil is created by Daniel Redelius, and his partner Snow Fox is created by me. So I love working with other people in the same universe.
Yeah. Did you come up with Snow Fox's design too?
Yeah.
She almost
she looked really different. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, she looked. I used to play a game years ago called DC Legends or DC Legends Universe or DC Legends Online.
All right.
You could create your own character, and I had this character called Snow Fox. But she looked different there because I couldn't make the hoodie and stuff. But and then I wanted to actually put her into our comic book universe, and I gave her the hoodie with the ears.
Huh. Man, I like that. I like her too.
Yeah, Clayton loved her as well.
I like her name too. She kind of reminds me of. She makes me think she'd make a good G.I. Joe character too.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Pretty neat.
Yeah, the concept behind her is also pretty cool. That she has superpowers, but they are suppressed, and she can only activate them using a special gas. So So it's like she is normal, but when she uses the gas, then her powers get activated. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, American Bliss, man. Everyone loves her. So
These chibi stickers are cute.
yeah, phenomenal.
Renee Bergman's.
Yep. So if you ever want to have any stickers done, you can contact him.
6,000 stretch goal. I think there's a high probability you'll hit stretch goal 1. What is stretch goal number 2? Or is it a secret right now?
Yeah, yeah, it's a secret still. Yeah, I have a few things planned, but I want to see where the campaign goes. I don't really want to put up stretch goals that are unobtainable.
Uh-huh.
That will be no. So once I think this goal is doable, then I'll put up the next stretch goal. And right now, I thought 6,000 is doable. So let's put it on there.
Nice. Were you able to find the additional fan art pieces?
Yeah, I have one more.
All right.
I have one more that I can show.
All right. Awesome. Awesome. Let's see it.
Okay, can I just share it? It doesn't interfere with your screen.
Oh,
there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, you can just share it. I'll just switch over.
There we go.
Hey, cool. That is like anime or manga style.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
This guy is on Twitter, and he sent me this. His name is John Hansen, so you can find him on Twitter, and he makes this kind of art, man. It's I love this style, and he even did redesigns in the costume that I really liked, and I told him maybe I'm going to implement this someday. You know, some of these elements.
Uh-huh.
It's really cool. He's
like
a good
it.
designer, so he takes the basics and he switches things up. So I love this, man.
And that's a neat effect with the reflection off the shoulder pad coming off the tin.
Yeah, it's all digital work, so it's you can do so many things with digital art, man. It's fantastic. Yeah, I love it.
Right on.
So
Hex Allen says, geez, check out those quads.
yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me check here once more. And 3206. 63% funded in just over a day. That's pretty exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
What is your plan for the campaign as a whole? Do you want to do 2 30-day rounds of funding and then go in demand?
I prefer to just do 30 days. I want to get this book printed and sent out. I want people to read it, and I want to start on the next book. So preferably I have it 30 days. It kind of depends on how the campaign goes, really.
So you mean 30 days of funding and then go in demand, or are you going to skip in demand?
I think it it will be in demand
Okay.
while we are shipping out everything. And once all backers have their stuff, then I will end it. So yeah, I'm not sure how long the in-demand phase will be.
Okay. All right. So 30 days of funding, followed by an to be determined amount of in demand while you're fulfilling. And then once you fulfill, then you're looking to close the in demand store.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, so that doesn't give us much time, people. Back it while you can. It's not going to be like a lot of other Comicsgate projects. So be sure and back this while
Yeah,
it's.
the competition is fierce, man.
It
There's
is.
a lot of good stuff out there right now.
Absolutely. Welcome, Hicks Villain. Perfect 10, number 1 was great. Powell is a friend of mine.
Oh, awesome.
Recommend that sketch tier. He'll do a killer job on it.
Definitely.
Nice. Let's see. Drop this link once again. Back it once, back it twice, back it 3 times a lady. I'm going to go ahead and play the video this time around. And then I think we'll wrap things up for the day, for this stream. Man, this looks good. I'm looking forward to this. All right, let's check it out.
The perfection program. That's what they call it. It gave me life, but it also caused death. I never asked for any of this. Running from superpowered murderers who want revenge? Revenge for something I did? Something I can't remember. But I won't run. I refuse. I don't want to be controlled anymore. This world needs more heroes than villains. That's more important than anything, isn't it? My existence has to mean something. It has to make a difference somehow. For Virgil. For Aaron. I need to be worth this life I've been given. I need to do what's right. Even if it kills me.
Even if it kills me.
Man.
Wow.
Yeah, the first time I saw that trailer, man. Man, that was incredible. Anyway,
Right.
well, thank you for having me on, man. Thank
My
you.
pleasure. Hicks Allen says
I
he was
need
on
to go
Valley
now.
streams. Was that?
Oh, really? Oh, awesome. I
Is that
completely missed
right?
it, man. There's so many streams.
My gosh. Today's the first time I heard about Allie. I'll have to check it out and try and catch that stream that Hicks Allen was on.
Yeah, me too.
I am going to give you the floor. Would you share with the world how you can be found on social media?
Sure. I'm on Twitter at Genuine Comics, and Genuine Comics is also on Facebook and on Instagram. And I'm recently also on Minds.
Oh,
that's a pretty cool site. I don't use it as much, but it's pretty cool. Yeah. So that's where I post updates and stuff. So
Good deal. Excellent. You can find me on the usual haunts: Facebook, MeWe, YouTube under WyzGyzEntertainment, Twitch under WyzGyz Twitches, Parler under WyzGyzParlers, or WyzGyzNow, Twitter under WyzGyz Tweets. And please like, comment, and subscribe. Mark the bell for notifications. Drop a comment down below the video and let us know what you're most excited about on Perfect 10 Issue 2. Be sure and back it while you can. Once again, a reminder, it's likely going to be funded within the first 30 days. So it'll have 30 days of funding, and then it'll go in demand while they're fulfilling. Once it fulfills, then they'll close out the in-demand store.
Yep.
Everyone, check this out. Thanks for joining us, everyone in chat. Appreciate you. You guys are awesome. Thanks to everyone who watches this on replay. And thank you to our very special guest, Dave Brink.
Oh, you're welcome, man. Thanks for having me.
Always a pleasure to have you. Hope to have you on again. And everyone, take it easy and have a great day. Bye.
Final guest that is the only person below White Holiday in the Comicsgate phone book. It's my favorite failed clone of Peter Sameti. The YouTube sensation. WyzGyz. How you doing, Conrad? Welcome to the show.